Dear colleagues and friends, good morning. Good morning. It's my huge pleasure in a difficult time to officially open the Balkan Endovascular course 2021. We started yesterday already with very, very important topics. And it's really my pleasure and honor in this time to have the possibility to be once again together. What I mean together? The International Society of Endovascular Specialists and also our local Endovascular Society is unifying the efforts of people with different specialties. The multidisciplinary collaboration is the main target of this society. And it was our idea since the beginning, together with Professor Velchev and Professor Chervenkov, when we were organizing our local endovascular society, to sit together and to work together in order to improve the prognosis of patients with very complex vascular and cardiovascular diseases. In fact, our course is part of this strategy. And this is the main target. The main target is to spread information, to spread methods of treatment, new modalities, to have a hands-on session, live cases like yesterday, very interesting cases. And today is a similar program, and also tomorrow. Once again, I will remind you that all the sessions and also the live cases are have a streaming in the page of the Congress, becmeeting.com, without registration, without payment, free of charge. So please feel free to spread this amount your friends, your colleagues, in order more people to have the possibility to look at the presentations in this hybrid situation Congress. I would like to give the word to Professor Jacques Busquet, who is the founder. In fact, he is the pioneer of building the Society of Endovascular Specialists. Jacques, please, floor is yours.
Thank you very much. I have some slides for you today, and I must take the slides, please, là-bas. Can you put the slide on? Are you ready? Okay. It's a pleasure to be again with you. I must give my admiration of you and also Victor next month in Bucharest to have the courage to do this meeting again with all the difficulties we had in the world. And you show a good spirit, and you will work for next year. Next year, everybody will be again with you. So it's a pleasure to celebrate the cooperation between our society and the BEC in Sofia of Dr. Petrov. We met Dr. Dietrich together like 15 years ago, and we had a good time together. The next slide, please, if this is working. Right. Dr. Dietrich, maybe all of you know this gentleman. He was an innovative surgeon with an endovascular vision, and he was an international master. He did the inauguration of your clinic, Ivo. You remember? Unfortunately, he was defeated by brain cancer, probably induced by the radiology. So be very careful of you, women and men. Protect yourself in the room. This society is a marvelous story because it was created in my place as early as October 1992. And with the presence of many of the pioneers. And it was immediately successful, and we had a very good time, and a very good diffusion of this spirit, international spirit, and cooperative spirit, as you told. This is my first meeting in my place, together with the Arizona Arts Institute. We were so young, so brave, so good, and we bring all that to you now. Some young guys in 2008 in Phoenix, Arizona. You see some friends that you recognize easy. The president, from Edward Dietrich to Krasher, and now Alan Lumsen, president of the Houston Methodist cardiovascular surgery. You know maybe this guy from his work, Alan Lumsen, especially on robotics, especially on very good modern technical, surgical, and radiological technique, Alan Lumsen. So a nice panel of people, all friends, connected with the members. Rodney, Julio, that maybe you remember his name, and the goals, especially oriented to the younger generation. It was a multi-international, multi-countries diffusion, and at that time, India, Cliff Buckley was president. He unfortunately died also, so it was a big loss for us. He fell down from his bed, a very sad death, and he didn't subsist. We miss him very much too. This is Dr. Khanna. Ivo and Victor have been there several times. No good to be there right now. We wait for next year. And we had some Lifetime Achievement Award. I think it was too early for me to be honored, but by the way, I did accept it anyway. And in 2015 in Paris, you were there, friends? We celebrate the last meeting of Dr. Dietrich. He was still in good shape, and me too. This is the meeting. The journal, I incite you to be member of the journal. It's a high-level journal, recognized by every people involved as an endovascular specialist, with a very strong reviewer, and one of the 3 best journals of endovascular technique. So membership is still open, mostly multidisciplinary, as you told. And in conclusion, remember the spirit that brings us today together, the multidisciplinary specificity. Victor is a cardiac surgeon. You are a cardiologist, and I am a cardiovascular surgeon, and you are a vascular specialist. And we are at the international level. Thank you very much.
Jack, Victor, please. Professor Kostaki is the co-chairman of the local Balkan chapter of our society.
Thank you for your invitation, Ivo. It's always a pleasure to be here in Sofia, and I want to congratulate you for the organization and for for having such a great meeting in such a difficult time. And everything is thanks to the ISEVS, which is the only international society that brings people together, that brings, as Dr. Bousquet says, brings together interventional cardiologists, cardiac surgeons, cardiovascular surgeons, vascular surgeons, and interventional radiologists. Dr. Dietrich was a successful cardiovascular surgeon, and he reinvented and he was an absolute pioneer in everything that's endovascular, and this society is about friendship and solidarity. And solidarity, I think, is the most important principle to bring us together and to make us survive and be better in these difficult times. Thank you for inviting me here, Ivo.
Thank you. Thank you, Victor. Professor Velchev.
Guests, I want to warmly welcome you in Sofia on our important meeting, and also those who will share the screen with us. Welcome. We are happy that we are able to get it together in these difficult times, and I guess if you fuse style of music, what you get is jazz. And if you fuse different specialities, I hope what we get is an excellence. So I hope for a very fruitful meeting. Thank you.
Professor Chervenkov.
I would like also to welcome everybody to, to this 2021 BEC meeting. Our Society of Vascular and Endovascular Surgery is co-partner of the organization committee, and I believe this BEC meeting will be very successful as always. Welcome.
Thank you. Thank you. As you see, we were the speakers from several different specialties, and I mentioned already, in fact, here in the room and during the program, I have calculated that people from 7 specialties will speak, will present, and will bring to this very important course. So it's my huge pleasure to be once again together, physically and online. This is the time. So we have to survive, and we have to do all our best to help our very, very complex patients and very, very complex cases. Thank you once again. Stay safe and good luck. Thank you. The Congress is open. So we are starting with the first session. It's dedicated to one of the biggest killer of our days societies all over the world, and this is stroke. And we have here as panelists, locally, physically, one of the most prominent pioneers of the endovascular treatment of stroke. So it's my pleasure to have Professor Iris Grunwald and Professor Klaus Matthias as co-moderators. So, floor is yours. Thank you for coming.